This is it. This is it. Oh, I didn't even read that. I saw doorbell and then one click. We're live. Rolling up to the last drop-off point, I barely noticed the world around me. My head was buzzing from exhaustion, eyelids sticking shut, legs feeling like lead. I checked the address on my phone, looked up and headed for the door, but then suddenly I bumped into something. I pulled back a bit and there was a passerby right in front of me. A white rabbit with messy fur and a scared look. He seemed tense. We just stood there, silently staring at each other. Probably should apologize. Sorry, didn't see you there. Was in a rush.
Oh, yeah, no worries.
I smiled to ease the awkwardness, but the guy didn't relax. He's way smaller than me. Maybe he got scared? His gaze suddenly flicked away, ears twitching. Something wrong? He slowly looked me over, sizing me up.
You're going to.
Suddenly, he snapped his head toward the house where I was about to drop off the last package.
Have you ever thought about quitting this job?
I blinked. That blunt question caught me off guard. I wasn't even sure how to respond. Like, I don't know if either of these mean that we actually want to quit. It's just telling them what they want to hear versus voicing our own opinion, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, we already know our own opinion, which is like, this job kind of sucks. So we're like, we kind of have to stay here. We've probably thought about quitting a few times, but we need the money. I'm assuming for our sister.
Yeah, I'm gonna save here as well. It seems like an important choice. Like, up until now, we weren't really given choices. I feel like this is gonna change what happens next, and I'm a little scared why this person is asking us that. Because, like, how did they know we were delivering to that house? Like, we could be delivering to any house in this area.
I think they know something. Apathy. I think we shouldn't reveal all our cards too early.
Well, I feel like apathy means that we do.
Maybe.
Or is it apathetic towards them and like we don't tell? Yeah, like that's the weird thing with these options. Like, they don't tell you what you're gonna say. They just tell you the feelings. Or
I think empathy, we've kind of realized, is like a pretty like kind of facade-ish, you know? It's like being nice and friendly and like getting on people's good side, where apathy is just like being straight with people regardless of what the situation calls for.
So you would say apathy for this one?
I'm leaning towards apathy, but if you have another...
We can go with apathy.
Okay.
I've thought about it plenty of times, but I just don't have a choice. And honestly, I doubt I'd find anything decent that would actually hire me. I don't have any special skills or anything that stands out. But what's with that question anyway? The rabbit clearly realized he said something wrong. He shrugged awkwardly and looked away.
No, sorry, it's just...
He looked towards the house again.
You just look really tired. Alright, sorry. It's none of my business. I get it. I gotta go.
And before I could say anything, he turned and quickly walked away. I stood there, watching him go. What was that even about? Then again, should I be surprised? I meet so many weirdos a day that I barely notice people's quirks anymore. This is it. This is it. Oh. I didn't even read that. I saw doorbell and then one click. I took a deep breath, trying to shake off the weird feeling, and knocked as I stepped up to the door. My head was buzzing and my body was running on autopilot. Maybe I should take a day off, fake being sick and call in. This job and the constant lack of sleep are driving me insane. I knocked again, Still no one coming to the door. Maybe the customer is just shy? Or forgot they even ordered something? That happened earlier today, actually. I was about to knock again when I spotted the doorbell and gave it a press. I spotted the doorbell first. Nothing. Well, the lights are on. Someone's got to be home, right? Maybe that weird bunny was the customer?
What's this pink filter?
Oh, you're right. There is a little pinkish glow. I didn't even notice it.
I've been staring at it. I was like, whoa, this looks weird.
I pulled out my phone and dialed the client's number. The ringtone echoed from inside the house, ringing out into the quiet evening. Uh-oh. What was that?
Don't like that.
And then, somewhere deeper inside, I heard a completely different noise. So someone is definitely home. I frowned. Maybe they just fell asleep and didn't hear it? Or just don't want to answer for whatever reason? I raised my hand to knock louder, but then another idea hit me. I could just do what folks do in small towns. Shamelessly peek through the windows. I took a step to the side. What? I felt my... No. I felt my foot step onto something damp. A chill ran down my spine. I slowly looked down. Okay, it's just blood.
Just blood?
Off the 5 things that went through my head, blood was the least of my worries.
Okay.
Blood. A dark, thick puddle spread out on the porch. I froze, unable to move. Blood under my soles. It looked real. I swallowed to catch my breath, but the lump in my throat wouldn't go away. What happened here? I crouched down slowly, but didn't touch the liquid. That smell was unmistakable. Metallic, heavy, sticky. And the worst part, it smelled fresh. Very fresh. A smeared trail stretched out from the puddle, blotching the ground with dark spots, and disappeared around the corner of the house. It was uneven, like someone had dragged something heavy, leaving messy streaks in the grass. A shiver ran through me. Call the police immediately.
The ones aren't acceptable to call the cops.
I should have turned around and left. Call the police. You know what to do! But instead, as if hypnotized, I followed the trail. Blood. Quietly. Disappearing into the tall grass of the backyard. My heart was pounding hard on my chest. You can investigate if you want. Call the police first. I could feel that something terrible had happened. I walked carefully, barely breathing, afraid to disturb the silence that now hung around me. But as soon as I went a little further, I realized silence is an illusion. A dull, squelching sound was coming from somewhere ahead. The further I moved, the clearer it became. Crunch, squelch, some wet, sticky sound that made my insides turn cold. The wall of the house ended just a few steps ahead. Beyond it, the backyard. I slowly moved forward. Just before the edge, I carefully peeked around the corner. Okay. Oh. I just want to take a moment to appreciate this effect. This is very, very cool. Back to being scared. Oh god. one lying there. I froze. My heart skipped a beat. Hard to make out the details, but sure. I see. But I'm sure I see on the tile the owner of that blood. Blood soaked everything around in dark patches, and his body lay sprawled in a painful position. Looks like he's still breathing. Are you not going to comment on this? Okay. And it. Okay. I see that this is a cosmic incomprehensible horror. The reason we're focusing so much on the dead or dying body there is because we do not wish to comprehend whatever this is. We do not wish to acknowledge its existence. A monster hunched over his body. It was motionless, like it was studying its victim. Smooth, dark, with ragged outlines. Its silhouette looked like a piece of pure darkness. The edges of its form flickered like smoke, but when I looked closer, I could make out long limbs pinning the poor guy. The squelching sound came again from the victim. This wounded guy was still alive. He wheezed as he drew air into his lungs, making a wet, guttural sound. Oh! Hello? With a momentary flash of cognition, an acknowledgement of our presence, slipped back into the house. This is my chance. What should I do? Empathy. God, this guy looks so bad, but at least he's still alive. I need to figure out how to help him. I definitely can't just walk away, leaving him to his fate. But even if I can distract the monster, how do I quickly get that guy out of here without even hurting him? What should I do? I have to do something. The monster's gone and that guy's lying there. I have to do something, right? Right? I don't understand. My body is shaking, my fingers are cramping, it's hard to breathe. It's too hard. Maybe it's just stupid. And I couldn't just stand there and watch. I slowly step out from behind the corner, trying not to make a sound. Took a step forward, feeling a chill run down my spine with every move. My heart was pounding in my chest, my thoughts tangled. What the hell am I supposed to do? I held my breath and forced myself to move faster. Hey, you, can you hear me? The guy groaned and tried to get up. Now closer, I saw his face, terrified, sweating, a thin stream of blood trickling from his lips. I will try, but you have to hang on. Quickly, I examined him. Deep wounds on his sides, torn clothes, a pool of blood around him. Without medical help, he's not going to make it. His hand was weakly reaching out to me.
We need to get out. Quickly.
I was about to lift him, but then suddenly his eyes widened with terror. Turned instinctively and... Oh, okay. Oh, hello.
What lovely teeth you have.
Oh, okay. Did not.
Irrational ending.
Lethally stupid. Maybe now you'll start thinking about your own hide first, Bint.
Okay.
Analysis session ID patient. There's a few things I want to try there. Like, for one, I want to try moving, because I tried to stay very still, like physically, as if they were actually here.
Oh.
I think it was a well-timed one. This was fine. Like, normally I don't like jump scares, but this was like, there was reason behind it. There was build up. It wasn't like boo, like out of nowhere. It was like, oh no, this is the dread that there's no one else around. You're alone. You want to help someone, but you're alone and you're powerless against whatever is out there. And I like that. Because like that's also training you for real life sometimes. Sometimes that's what's going to be happening in real life. And, preparing yourself for how you'd react is important. What did you think, Ant, before we continue?
That was really cool. I do think the little, like, kind of analog horror, like, monster face was a little goofy, but it was cool.
Like, for me, it was weird because it wasn't the puppy that we saw. Right. Let's call it what furries call it. The change in face, I think that was interesting because it speaks to how cosmic horror is unknowable, right? The puppy face over there was an initial letting down of your defenses to be like, I'm just a cute puppy with sharp teeth. Haha. Ooh woo. Come closer. Hee hee. And then the smoke goes away and you're left with just the horrifying eyes and teeth. Eyes that stare into your soul and teeth that will rip you to shreds. Not all at once, but bit by bit, or as long as you're alive. Anyway.
I will say, I kind of think in this instance, the art doesn't do the horror justice, because in that, like, the CG, the monster, having it, like, put in such, like, a normal form that we could recognize was, like, kind of dulling it.
Yeah, that's fair.
It would be better if we had like a different artist that was like used to that horror art style, kind of plant their like look onto that page.
Like have a more furry like jump scare, whatever. Because the hand was furry, right? Like when it grabbed the screen and pulled it down, that was claws. And then you just have like eyes.
Like the hands and the like, they're done well, but it's like they didn't read as the description that it gave us,
right?
Like
it felt like a different entity.
There weren't enough effects, there weren't like enough like change in style that it felt scary.
Yeah, no, that's fair. Personally, I'm like, yeah, whatever. Because I guess I'm someone that doesn't play a lot of horror, so stuff like this is still like quote unquote new to me. So I'm still like, oh yeah, this is cool. But I can see how like some of these tropes are like used a lot, and when you're in that universe, like in the horror scape or whatever, and you've consumed a lot, like finding something that's unique is harder. But no, I totally get it's out of place. We'll see where the game goes. Maybe they like tie all of that into a certain thing. Ways they could fix it, maybe like have a nose, and not like a dog nose, a dog skull nose. So like like Smile Dog, where it's just like the skullified nose. That might work. Maybe double noses, like whatever. Like how they had double eyes. I feel noses are not as well explored. I guess that we don't have that many concerns about a nose, because like what can a nose do? It can sniff you, but teeth can bite, eyes can stare.
Well, if a nose can smell you, then a nose is already there.
Yeah,
it knows you're already there.
It knows. And get out.
Oh, that was an accident. No. Do you think we could go back and see? Well, I guess let's go through this first, and then.
Sure.
We can go back.
This completion date and time is this. This is accurate. This is accurate to my local time.
Oh yeah, damn.
Predicted scenario. I'm just gonna take a screenshot. Predicted scenario forecast accuracy estimate. Oh wait, forecast accuracy estimate. So 31%, is that like predicted what the actual person would do? Because I'm assuming that we're pretending to be a person to see what their life is or was.
Yeah, what the exact case of events would have happened in this situation.
31%. That makes no sense. He'd never do that. We clearly need to run this again.